First off, my name is Steve Eyers, if you don't know. I pastor here at Lifeline Connect in the village of Hicksville. I've been here 6 years now come June. I live over in Auburn. My little trip here to Hicksville every morning is one good cup of coffee and I'm ready for my next one. So it's not very far away. My first question to you is, are you sure you want me in this position? I will entertain any motions that say I'm disqualified in any form or fashion. Dang it. Okay. When I first came to Rotary, it's been over 3 years now, I think. It was hard for me, and I think this is some of our weaknesses, it was hard for me to see the purpose. What's the purpose of Rotary? Because I think a lot of you in this room go to various meetings and various organizations, and if there's no purpose for the meeting that I'm going to, I don't like it, and I don't stay very long, and I don't come back. There's got to be a reason for it. And I think it took me a long time to see some purpose in our club and our position here. So I went and looked at the Rotary International, looking for purpose and direction. And the Rotary International says, Rotary is where neighbors, friends, and problem solvers share ideas, join leaders, and take action to create lasting change. Mission statement I've seen on the website, it says, we provide service to others, promote integrity, advance world understanding, well, that's black, goodwill, peace through our fellowship of business professionals and community leaders. And I think we can build off that. And if it was me to say what kind of purpose this club has, just looking and knowing many of you, it is to serve our community, to be a support to our community. And I think we do that in various ways. And I think we can support our community in, I don't know, there's probably millions and millions of different ways that this group right here can be a service, a support, and an encouragement to our community. I think I have some here. Was it last week that we recognized the seniors? And the week before that, we seen the top 10%. That is a real encouragement and a support to the community. Don't you think? I would think so. It really does. It supports those kids, our future leaders of our community, supports their families. So I think that is a great support. And I think the exchange students are a tremendous support to our community. I would like to see our exchange student have a question and answer period. I need to know more things about Germany. Our community needs to know more things about other cultures because that helps us to grow, helps us to be encouraged, helps us to have a broader vision of just Hicksville and Ohio. So I think those are some of the things that's really helped, that Rotary has done to encourage our community. I think the Citizens of the Year is a great encouragement, support to our community. One other one I'd like to mention is Chris Yoder was here a month or so ago with the executive director of the area foundation, and she talked about different grants, and she talked about their purpose and those kinds of things, and then she said that they had grants for 501(c)s, 501(c)s, yeah, for churches. So my ears perked up then, of course, and I had to talk to her. And she says, yeah, see, we can give you a grant. I explained to her about our food bank and the things we do at our ministry center, and she says, yeah, fill out the form and we'll see what happens. Well, I took a whole 15, 20 minutes to fill out the form. I sent it in, and they offered us a grant of $1,000 for our food ministry. That, not only a support for our organization and our food ministry, but that's a support for the entire community. We need to make sure we stay with our purpose, I guess, and our direction. Because if there's no purpose and no direction, number one, people don't follow. And if there's no purpose and direction, it's just not an organization. Then it's just a community. Then it's just a time for us to come and have lunch together. Now, I'm not opposed anytime coming and have lunch with all you guys. It's great, fantastic. But if there's not really purpose, meaning, and direction, we're not going to get anywhere, and people are not going to follow. For example, if I was to ask you all to get on a bus, and I wanted to take a trip, we're all going to get on a bus. We got this nice coach out here. And we're all going to get on a bus. What's going to be the first question? Just get on the bus, Pat. Trust me. We're going to get on the bus. So you all get on the bus. And then as we're driving, I'm going to say, I need $20 for gas. This is going to be a long trip. What's going to be the next question? Where are we going? Just trust me. Give me the $20, which you guys are, it's normal for us around here. Give me the $20. There's going to go. Then the bus, we have a flat tire. Turk, come help me change this flat tire. Get a couple more guys, come help me. Where are we going? Just trust me. There's no direction. Sooner or later, you guys are going to say, just wait a minute. We ain't going one step further until we find out where we're going. Right? Sooner or later, that's going to happen. So I guess for me, I need purpose. I need direction. And a real direction, I think, for our club, as I see it, is to serve, support, and encourage our communities. This club gives lots of money away to, I don't know how many organizations do you think we give money away? You guys take a guess. 30? 50? 40. Yeah. That is a support to our community. So to say that we don't support and we're not a service to our community is not true, and we're working on that. But there are some things, as I look through the calendar here in the last couple weeks, there's some things that are inward focused. And we need to have that. Fellowship is part of the Rotary too. There are some things that are inward focused. And as this last 3 years, I've heard lots of talk about, well, no one shows up at this function. No one shows up at this function. Well, welcome to any organization, right? But there's sometimes we have to reevaluate and take a look at the things that we do and make sure they're under our focus and our direction that we want to accomplish. And maybe we need to take a look, and that's what I'm going to try to do, because you guys haven't kicked me out, so now I'm in. I'll still entertain. You got like 5 more minutes to get me out of here. But we're going to take a look at some of the things that maybe not are serving our focus and serving our direction, or maybe some of the things that, you know, are just not working, so to speak. That's a really simple way of putting it. Because if we're doing lots of things without accomplishing anything, then we're just wasting our time. We're not. And there's some things that are fantastic, I see. And just because only 10 people show up doesn't mean it's not a good thing. But we need to take a look at some things that maybe we should not do anymore. Heaven forbid there be change, right? Any organization that says change, we're not going to, well, we're doing that for 35 years. That's a normal church quote. That's why I can say that. We've been doing that for 35 years. We're going to continue to do it. Don't do any good, but that's okay. So I think I'm going to take a look at some things and talk with the leaders that are there. And if we do a little less, but do it better, wouldn't that be a good thing? And one of the things that I always look at too is any organization, we don't need to recreate the wheel. I was looking at all the events. I went on the Hicksville Village website and looked at all the events that we have coming up and some of them that we've already had this summer. Would it not be a good idea that we just partner with some of those events and make them better and the Rotary be a presence in some of those events? Some of those events such as the Memorial Day Parade, the Day at the Park, the Huber concert series, and the list goes on and on. We don't have to recreate the wheel, but because our purpose is to support, encourage, and help our community. We can do that in a million different ways. Make sense? You still have time to get me out of this position. I will let you guys get out early.